Hello, 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 and welcome back to International Yankee English. It has been a minute, as the kids say, since I have gone live to do a live lesson on this channel. A lot has been happening in my life, mostly good things, don't worry. But I'm going to go back to weekly live stream lessons starting today. My plan is to do them at 10 a.m. every single Monday, Central European time. So I hope some of you will find the time to come and watch us live as we continue to do this on a weekly basis. I will also be posting regular, updated, edited videos every Wednesday for the rest of this month, February 2022. Hi, Ami. It's so nice to see you here at the live stream. Sorry we got started a bit late today. I'm well. How are you? Let me know in the chat there. Okay, so today's topic for the live lesson is adverbs and word stress. So I'm going to go over 5 different adverbs with you guys, and then I'm going to talk about how to use word stress to emphasize the adverb or a different word in your sentence, and to see how it makes a difference in the meaning. Oh, it's Irshad. Irshad, I'm happy that it's you. I didn't recognize with your name. I know I've seen, I think on Instagram you follow me under the same name. But anyhow, it's really nice to have you here. I'm going to share the link in the chat. If you don't have the chat open right now, what you can do is go to the description box of this live, and there will be a link there for Instagram. And I posted the material for today's lesson there on Instagram. I'll show you on my phone what it looks like. Our Instagram name is International Yankee English. You can see kind of what it looks like. And today's post here is a very colorful one, the most recent one that I've posted. It's called Adverbs and Word Stress. So please take a moment to go ahead there and open it up, and we will begin. We have 5 adverbs today. I will write them in the chat as well. The first one is even, even. The second one is especially, especially. The third one is probably, probably. The fourth one is normally, normally. And the last one, the fifth one, is likely, likely. So we will talk about the different subtle meanings, subtle differences in the meanings for these 5 adverbs and how they can be used in a sentence. And after that, we will talk about word stress. Okay, so the very first example here, please make sure that you go to Instagram to look at the post. The first example is the boss gives constructive criticism really well. So criticism, to critique somebody, means that you're giving them feedback on how they're doing. So maybe you're speaking too fast, or you need to work on your grammar, or you need to articulate more. That is some constructive criticism that will help you improve your language problems, for example. So here in this example, the boss gives constructive criticism really well. We are saying that he does it really well. So he's not being mean, he's not being overly direct, he's not being confusing, or she. The boss is basically doing a good job at giving this criticism to their employee so that they can use it and improve. And now we have the sentence, even Ashley can handle it. Now I put my name, Ashley, as the victim here, so to say. So we're saying Ashley is a character who doesn't like to be criticized, right? She doesn't like to get feedback. She's maybe a little bit sensitive. So by saying even Ashley can handle it, it means that the boss does such a good job with giving his feedback, his constructive criticism, that even the sensitive employee, Ashley, is okay with it. She can say, okay, so instead of getting upset or feeling self-conscious, then takes it and uses it to improve. So then we use that adverb even. Okay? Good. The next one. Type my name, teacher can't type their name. I could say even Irshad can handle his criticism. Oh, I forgot the A in earshot. Here we are. Okay, good. The next one is especially. The boss gives constructive criticism really well. Especially Bobby can handle it. So Bobby in this case is not very sensitive. He takes criticism well, he likes to hear feedback, and he likes to use it to make himself better. So in this case, the adverb especially means that he can do it really well. Ashley can take the criticism because the boss does a good job, so it's good. But Bobby, he does it really well because he can take constructive criticism easily no matter who gives it to him. But with this boss, he takes it especially well. Okay? So we have even versus especially, two differences. Okay, the next one is probably. So we keep that same idea. The boss gives constructive criticism really well. So, since he gives good constructive criticism and Bobby takes constructive criticism well most of the time, he has no problem, we would say, Bobby, Bobby, this is on Instagram. How many pictures are we in? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures in on the 10 slides post on Instagram. Bobby can probably handle it. Okay, so we can assume safely that Bobby can handle it because he takes criticism well in general, and this boss is good at giving it. So Bobby can probably handle it. And then we have Ashley, who's a little more sensitive. We say Ashley probably cannot. Okay, so actually, on this one, I took out the really well. If you read the full sentence, I said the boss gives constructive criticism. It's more neutral. And it doesn't mean that he's being mean, but he may not be the best at it. He may not also be the nicest. Ashley probably cannot handle it. So Bobby can probably handle it because he takes constructive criticism well, whether it's delivered in a positive way or a negative way, he's okay with it. But Ashley's a little bit more sensitive. So if we say the constructive criticism is neutral, that it's not really well formulated, then we would say Ashley probably cannot. So most likely, probably, those are synonymous, meaning they have the same meaning there. Great. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Irshad. Let's go to the next picture on Instagram then for normally. Normally. So we have the boss gives constructive criticism. The boss gives constructive criticism. But we have that coordinating conjunction. But normally, Ashley can handle it. So in the last sentence, we had that neutral constructive criticism, and we said Ashley probably cannot handle it. Okay. Now, though, we add that conjunction but, which means there's a little caveat that means something else that you have to know. The boss gives constructive criticism, but normally, Ashley can handle it. So normally means in most cases or most of the time. So in this case, if Ashley has been an employee with this boss for a while and he's been doing a good job with wording the criticism, then you can say she normally can handle it. Maybe sometimes she's a bit sensitive, but then most of the time she's okay with it. And we have one more adverb now. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like, yeah, so that it helps with the algorithm. The next one, the boss gives constructive criticism really well. Ashley can likely handle it. So the difference here between normally and normally, she's already received criticism and we have some kind of history. We know that she has been okay in the past most of the time. Normally, she's okay with it. In this case, the boss maybe is new, or maybe Ashley just started working for this boss. So we don't know yet if she can handle it. What we do know is that the boss does a really good job when he is giving constructive criticism. So she can likely handle it. That means the chance that she can handle it, that she won't cry, is a good one. So likely here. I hope that was helpful for you guys in terms of these 5 adverbs. I will have worksheets for the Buy Me a Coffee members, so if you want to train it a little bit extra, you can do that. We will move on now to the next topic, which is word stress. Word stress. So I'm going to write this sentence once in the chat because it's too much for me to write it every time. So it would be helpful if you go to Instagram to look. One moment. I know you can't get COVID through the screen, but still. If you see here, the word stress, which word is being stressed, has a yellow highlight, but I will put in the chat in case somebody can't open 2 windows at once. Even Ashley can handle it. This is the word that the sentence that we are going to look at. So where you stress the words in the sentence, that will give the sentence a slightly different meaning. So when we use adverbs, sometimes we stress the adverb like even or especially or normally. There's a lot of word stress that goes into it. So you can't see that in writing, but when you're having a conversation with somebody, you can hear it in the sentence. So when you hear that word stress, you know that that part of the sentence has more importance than the rest of the sentence. So we have this sentence here. It looks pretty straightforward. Even Ashley can handle it. If you read it, though, you don't know where the word stress goes. But if you hear it, then you can hear that there's a slightly different meaning. So in the first one, if you're looking at the picture on Instagram, the stress is on the fact that even the sensitive person, Ashley, can handle it. So we put then on even here. Even Ashley can handle it. So even she can handle it. If she can handle it, anybody can handle it. Okay, so if we want to say that that person is the most sensitive person ever, they do not handle criticism well, then we would put our word stress on the adverb even. Even Ashley can handle it, so anybody can handle it then. And the second one puts it on Ashley, so then it's really talking about her. So it's not so much about no matter how sensitive you are, you can handle it. It's about Ashley specifically. So if we put the word stress on the name Ashley, we say, even Ashley can handle it. Okay, so the meaning of these 2 word stress sentences are pretty closely linked, but the first one is different because it means even Ashley, who is sensitive, so pretty much anybody could then, if she's so sensitive and she can handle it, then anybody can. Whereas the stress on the name Ashley is really focused on the fact that Ashley can handle it. Even Ashley can handle it. Okay, slight difference there, nuance. The third one, we have the word stress on can. Okay, so even Ashley can handle it. All right. So the stress is on the fact that Ashley is able to handle it. So it doesn't mean that she likes it or that she's doing a good job with it, but by putting the stress on this word can, it means that Ashley has the ability to handle it. Even Ashley can handle it. Can handle it. Okay, the next one, we have the word stress on handle. Even Ashley can handle it. So here, our word stress is really on the act of handling, meaning that in this case, she can, it's not her favorite thing, but she's not going to break down. So even Ashley can handle it. All right. And then the last one, I see that I have accidentally put the yellow highlight on handled. That should be on it. The word stress on that final word, it. Stress is then on the criticism. So even Ashley can handle it. Even Ashley can handle it. Even Ashley can handle the criticism. Okay, then the criticism itself becomes the main point. All right, so those were the main points I wanted to cover today, those 5 adverbs, and then the word stress, how that changes the meaning of the sentence slightly. So when you're having a conversation with somebody, if you want to focus on a certain part of the sentence or a certain aspect, make sure to stress that word. Then you will see on the final 2 slides of the Instagram post information about what the worksheets are about. I have worksheets available. I will upload them either today or tomorrow for the buymeacoffee.com members. And then I will cover the initial placement of adverbs, where it goes in the sentence, connecting placement, how to connect the adverbs, focusing, where do we focus our adverbs in the sentence, as well as adverbs of time, place, and manner. So there's information there about how you could join to get access to those worksheets with answers. There's also tons of other material available for members, such as extra videos, and soon I will be putting up my listening and reading comprehension exercises that I'm super excited about. But thank you anyway for taking the time to watch this video. Please come back next Monday for the next live stream lesson. And on Wednesdays for the rest of February, I will post edited videos. I hope you found this useful. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you the next time. Oh, and if you guys are watching this live, we are having a Clubhouse conversation class today. If you join the Club Yankee English, then you can find that we will have today at 4 p.m. Central European Time, we will have a conversation class on the topic of Valentine's Day. It is for more advanced speakers, so B2 and higher. So if you want to just listen in, you can. Or if you want to participate, that would be great. You're welcome to join us, and we will talk about the origins of Valentine's Day. The club is called Yankee English. Do make sure to join the club by clicking the little green house. The app is called Clubhouse, and it's for free. Okay? Very good. You're most welcome, Earshot, for the lecture, and anyone else who watches this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.